not to let you in. Fall.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be something I've never done before. We are going to together watch some MLM content, specifically like a series of stories by somebody in MLM, and we're kind of just going to respond to them, react to them. So basically we're going to get educated about some MLMs, and we're just going to see what that means.
And the reason being is because I've been creating all my content for this weekend since I know I'm going to be distracted and I'm going to be with friends. Had to get that done so I can show up for you guys no matter what. And y'all, that's a perfect example for people who always mention that they don't have sufficient time to do this business. Of course you have sufficient time. You just have to look for it. Sacrifice watching Netflix, sacrifice doing non-productive activities throughout your day, and you will find the time. We all have the same 24 hours. It just depends on what you do with them.
Okay, so my issue with what she just basically said, so the beginning of it got cut off a little, but basically she was saying, sorry I haven't been active on here for the past day. I was doing content creation because she's about to go out with her friends. She and 4 friends or something, which I'll mention later on in the video, but 3 and 4 friends of hers got a cabin and they're gonna spend the weekend, and so she basically just batch content created so that she can just push that out while she's with them. She doesn't have to think about it. She can just hit send. She has her content ready to go. She's batched it, whatever that means to her, and she's saying and that's why you can work this job, because even if you can't maybe post during the day, you don't have the time to be on Instagram during the day, you can make all your content at night and then just let it automatically go up throughout the day. That's her argument, which is not a bad argument in itself, but if the point of this is you can make money from your phone, you can take whatever time off. If it's you have to work twice as hard to take that time off, then I don't really get it. She's taking the weekend off, right? Shouldn't she just be able to say, okay, I'm taking the weekend off, I don't need to do my phone, I don't need to do that? And that's one thing I find really interesting about them always being we can take time off, especially with the whole family emergency thing. She had to batch this content now so she could go hang out with her friends. What if you didn't know about something that was happening? Then you're gonna have to be doing your work while the problem is going on, which is what we normally see. So I don't think this is a terrible idea. I don't think what she's saying is 100% completely wrong, but I do kind of think that it's weird to be anyone can do this. You just have to have the time to batch your content before you are with friends. And she even said she'd been absent for basically a day to batch that content, so she'd have it for this 3-day weekend, upcoming weekend, whatever it is she's doing. And in doing that, she missed that day. And so if you are somebody who needs to batch content, it's not just that 1 hour of Netflix you watch before you fall asleep. It's that she spent a day not being on her Instagram. So obviously that does take time. And if it's not you batching content to go hang out with your friends, it's you batching content so that you can do work, so that you can go to work and still be active on social media, then you'd have to continuously be doing that. You'd have to continually be batching every weekend when that's supposed to be your time off from your job. You'd have to be doing batching content for a week. That's so much content. And then are you actually spending time with your family when you're off?
For something that's going to be productive towards your life, or are you just going to settle for the life that you're currently living when most of the time you're probably whining about the life that you're living and how you wish you had more money and how you wish you had this and how you wish you had that, but not taking any type of action towards it?
Isn't normal working taking action towards it? Isn't normal working being hey, I want more money and so I'm working? Even at working a normal 9-to-5 job is saying, hey, I want money so I'm working. Just because you're not being an entrepreneur, and they're not entrepreneurs, which is why I use quotes, but just because you're not, say you were an entrepreneur, say you were making your own business, whatever, even if you're not somebody doing that, you're still making money, you're still doing something in order to get what you want. You still can have goals, you can still have ambitions, and even just doing a 9-to-5 and then spending that time off to relax and decompose is helping you get to those goals. And not all goals are monetary. I just feel like this is one thing that MLMs prey on. They prey on hyper-consumerism, and they prey on this idea of like your only goal should be making money. You're only like a boss babe if you make money. Like nothing else matters. Sometimes they try to do it with family and with like so you have more time with your children, so that like they can get moms, but still.
Everyone has the opportunity to do this business. To me, whenever someone tells me they don't have sufficient time, all I hear is excuses, because you're going to tell me that I had 3 jobs when I first started this business. Then on top of that, I found myself one. I eliminated the 3, I found myself one. But then that one job was taking all of my time, so then I went back to my 3 jobs. But I continued working no matter what, and even if I was tired, I continued to.
It's weird to me like that, like, but she's saying she's working this business, but she has to work 3 jobs, and then she goes to 1 job, but then that's taking up too much time, so she goes back to 3. Like, that to me screams she started making money, she went down to 1 job, she stopped making money after the initial jump, or she maybe like stopped those 2 jobs thinking she would make money, and then she had to go back to the 2 jobs. Like, that's what that says to me. I don't know if that's true. Also, part of me wants to know what she means by 3 jobs. Like, was she working like days and nights, and then like weekends was a separate job, or like was it 3 part-time jobs? Like, she was working like 1 job in the mall and then to the next and then to the next. Like, was that kind of the situation? Because then it was definitely like more part-time work. It wasn't like 3 full-time jobs. So like, there's nothing wrong with that statement, like inherently, but like to be like, if you're working 3 jobs you can still do this, that see, because she's not even saying it like the normal way, which is like, you can just do it from your phone, it's so easy. She's just saying you have to work, you have to want it. So at least it's more real to what it actually is going to be like. You're going to be working 3 jobs plus like your little phone side hustle. So,
And I'm not a mom, but I was a nanny, and taking care of kids is hard, even though I don't have raising them until Corona hit. So even moms out there that tell me I don't have sufficient time because of my kids.
It's really important for me to reference what she just said, because she is talking about the like moms now, and she's saying like she was a nanny, she was raising 3 kids, and like nannies like that's just not babysitting, that's spending like the whole day with them. I don't know the age of her kids, but like usually people have nannies for like younger kids, so that's like real work. That she was doing real work, and she's trying to say, yeah, you can do it while you were doing this. And I don't have an inherent issue with that, but she's about to say something. Let's pretend that you actually made the money, and that it's not like just because Corona that you don't have the job. You get to quit. You get to be like, bye children. And a mom doesn't get to do that. A mom doesn't get to be like, well, I'm starting to make the money, it's starting to be more of a real job. Well, now I can stop raising my children because now I'm making the money. It doesn't work like that for a mom, especially when they're targeting like stay-at-home moms, or even like especially single moms. Like, it doesn't equate. Like, some of what she said did equate, but it doesn't really matter anyway, because she was arguing that she did this before Corona, and she even said like, I was raising 3 kids before Corona, and then she went, but now I'm doing this full time because I just like made myself that money. But that's not true, because she was doing it before Corona. She explicitly said before Corona. She didn't say a few months ago, she didn't say last year I was raising 3 kids. She said before Corona, which means she stopped because of Corona. So she can't act like she came in here and she made this business and she's just like winning the game, because the only reason she's not still nannying these kids is because of Corona. It's not because she made it to platinum pixie dust for I think this is Monat, for Monat.
Is to open up your minds a bit, expand your minds. Give yourself an opportunity. Instead of saying you can't do something, don't say you can't do it if you've never tried it. Just go ahead and try it first, and then see if you can do it, see if it's for you. If it's not, well then there you can say, I tried it, I didn't like it.
That's a terrible thing to say when the thing you're trying is $120. It's not a restaurant. I can't go to In-N-Out Burger and be like, well, let me try the animal style fries. I don't know why I chose In-N-Out Burger when we're like not supporting people who donate to Trump. I can go to Taco Bell, maybe? I don't know. I was trying to think of a fast food place. I can go to a fast food joint and order a Supreme Crunch animal style wrap. I know that was multiple. That was the joke. With the Cajun fries. Like, I can do that. And it'll cost me $7. And then I'll be like, I don't like this. I'll give it to my friend. Or I don't like this. God forbid I have to just throw it away. Whatever. But that's $7. That's not $120 on shampoo that's gonna make your hair fall out. And it's not like you can just be like, okay, I want to give it back now, because I know they have like a, oh, if you don't like it within a month, you like you can give it back and you'll get like your money back. But I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of regulations around that. I've heard horror stories of people being like, I tried to do it and they like wouldn't give me my money back, or they said like I did something to the products or something like that. So I don't trust that either. It just doesn't make any sense to me. That's what it comes down to in terms of like the try it. If you can just try it, like you can just spend $120, put it on credit cards, you can just try it. Like, you don't have the money, like that's what credit is for.
Wasn't for me. I didn't see myself doing this, so I just returned everything back.
So yeah, she's trying to say you can return everything.
Didn't see myself doing this, so I just returned everything back and went back to my regular lifestyle. Okay, that's understandable, but you can't say I'm not going to be successful in that because I don't have sufficient time. You haven't even tried. Stop putting excuses. Just stop it. So I just wanted to come on here and say that. So stop. I'm going to my best friend's house. That's where we're all meeting up at. And me and my group of friends, we're all going to Gainesville. We're going to have a weekend getaway. So we're having a little road trip. We rented a van. It's going to be super fun. All of us just there.
See, they rented a van. It's going to be super fun.
Drive. So throughout that entire time, I'm also going to be working.
But she's going to be working during the van ride.
All yours.
See, because my thing with that is like, just like to end on that, because like she ended it with that, so we gotta end it with that, is if she's gonna be like, you can work when you want, like the whole point of this is like, the whole point, or what people always advertise for this, is you can work when you want. It's so easy. You can work from your phone. You can do it in little snippets of time. But then she's saying, no, you have to find time. You have to chunk out time. If you're not willing to work, you're not willing to get gains. But then other people are saying, oh no, if you're a mom, you can do it. Like, it's so easy. Like, you just snap a picture. It's so easy. And then also the fact that she's like, I'm working all day tomorrow, which like people who had if you had children, you wouldn't be able to do that, which goes against what she was originally saying. And then she's saying like, oh, and then I'm going to go be with my friends, and we rented a van and it's going to be so fun, but I'm going to work for 6 hours while all of my friends are having fun, listening to music, dancing, doing stuff. Yeah, that was the video. If you guys like this MLM response style video, I have a few more that I want to do before I decide if it's actually a series that I'm going to continue on my channel. I have a few different categories of things that I'm starting to post about on this channel, and so I'm kind of getting my foot in on what I like and what I'm going to keep doing and what I don't like. So let me know your thoughts down below in the video. Do you have like any things that you're kind of like, what? But other than that, thank you so much for watching. If you want to stick around, you can. If you have any thoughts, questions, or concerns, let me know down below. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you next time. Bye!
No matter the